Hi guys! Welcome back to GH Spoilers channel. Today we dive deep into the intense storyline surrounding Willow in ABC's hit series General Hospital. Brace yourselves fans, as we uncover all the heartbreaking twists and emotional turns Willow is facing. The drama begins explosively in the courtroom, where the atmosphere is thick with tension. Willow, fiercely determined, has been battling tirelessly for custody of her beloved children, Wiley and Amelia. As the judge delivers a devastating verdict that she will lose custody, Willow collapses right there in the courtroom. The shocking moment sends panic rippling through everyone present. Michael, Drew, and even opposing counsel stare in stunned silence as Willow is rushed to ABC General Hospital in a state of exhaustion, her body and mind overwhelmed by stress and despair. But, dear viewers, tragedy for Willow doesn't end here. Once she is admitted into ABC General Hospital, Dr. Portia, with her characteristic compassion and professionalism, quickly assesses Willow's condition. She runs a battery of tests, hoping that exhaustion is the only culprit. Sadly, the truth emerges swiftly and mercilessly. Willow's leukemia has returned. Fans will undoubtedly remember the heartbreaking storyline 2 years ago when Willow bravely battled blood cancer. At that time, she miraculously survived thanks to a bone marrow transplant generously provided by Liesl Obrecht, a storyline etched vividly in our memories. But now, leukemia's resurgence feels like a cruel twist of fate, and this time, the prognosis looks more grim and urgent. When Portia delivers the news, Willow is shaken to her core. Her resilience, always a hallmark of her character, visibly crumbles under the weight of this devastating diagnosis. In a gripping hospital scene, viewers witness Willow breaking down completely, her tears echoing her fear and profound disappointment. After fighting relentlessly to rebuild her life and secure a future for her children, the cruel reality that her life once again hangs precariously in the balance proves too much for her to bear. Enter Drew Kane, whose character has grown increasingly important to Willow's journey. From the moment Drew hears the news, he makes it abundantly clear that he won't let Willow face this crisis alone. His steadfast support, strength, and determination shine brightly. Drew pledges to find the very best medical care possible, promising to explore every conceivable option. Drew's unwavering support has provided comfort to many characters in the past, but his dedication to Willow during this painful period will resonate deeply with fans who have watched their friendship evolve. Meanwhile, Michael Corinthos, whose complicated history with Willow has kept viewers engrossed for years, showcases deep compassion and empathy in the face of her illness. Michael, deeply affected by Willow's condition, immediately sets aside his own feelings, offering sincere emotional support and pragmatic assistance. Michael recognizes that Willow needs her children now more than ever, despite the bitter custody battle. In a truly touching gesture, he decides to allow Amelia and Wiley unrestricted visits to the hospital, prioritizing the emotional needs of both Willow and their children. The storyline expertly underscores the complexities of familial bonds and human resilience. Michael's generosity, born out of genuine concern, illustrates the powerful emotional maturity he's gained over the years, adding layers to his character development. The children's visits provide heartwarming moments, adding a tender counterbalance to the painful storyline. Audiences will surely be moved as they watch Willow, her strength drained but her heart full, cherishing precious moments with Amelia and Wiley. Willow's storyline brilliantly portrays how quickly life can shift, underscoring the fragility and unpredictability of health. The return of leukemia serves as a painful reminder of how victories can turn fleeting, adding tremendous depth and emotional complexity to the narrative. Through Willow, viewers are faced with stark reminders of human vulnerability, drawing genuine empathy for her struggle. Adding yet more intrigue to this emotionally charged saga, the medical team at ABC General Hospital, led prominently by Portia Robinson, scrambles to explore every available treatment option. Fans of the medical drama component will find these scenes particularly gripping, as the medical staff races against time, driven by urgency, compassion, and cutting-edge medical research. This storyline is a prime example of how ABC General Hospital brilliantly balances emotional storytelling with realistic medical portrayals, capturing the attention and hearts of viewers. Willow's despair, coupled with Drew's determined optimism and Michael's compassionate support, creates a captivating narrative of emotional depth and resilience. Viewers will find themselves intensely invested, desperately hoping Willow can triumph over leukemia once again. Indeed, Willow's second leukemia battle poses a monumental test, pushing her to the absolute limits of physical and emotional strength. Longtime followers of the show will note that Willow's struggle is not isolated. It ripples outward, profoundly affecting everyone close to her. The writers skillfully illustrate how serious illness transforms relationships, pushes individuals to reconsider priorities, and highlights the profound impact of empathy and generosity during life's darkest moments. Willow's struggle reminds viewers of the power of friendship, family, and love, even when hope seems scarce. The upcoming episodes promise further emotional intensity as Drew exhausts every resource to secure specialized treatment. Fans will be keenly watching as Drew explores hospitals and specialists, determined to save Willow's life. Drew's resilience and loyalty to Willow deepen audience admiration, establishing him further as a cherished figure in the show's narrative fabric. Michael's generous actions towards Willow also open the door for emotional reconciliation. Audiences will eagerly anticipate whether this crisis will become a turning point for Michael and Willow, potentially rekindling a partnership rooted in mutual respect, support, and shared love for their children. The complexity of their bond, shaped by past conflicts, ongoing legal battles, and lingering affection, offers an engaging subplot that further enriches the series' emotional fabric. In the hospital's hallways, tension will remain high. Friends, family members, and medical professionals alike confront uncertainty, clinging to hope and courage. The emotional realism portrayed through the hospital scenes ensures viewers remain intimately engaged, connecting deeply to characters grappling with fear, love, and uncertainty. Willow's storyline encapsulates everything fans have come to love about ABC General Hospital: intense personal drama, intricate relationship dynamics, and high-stakes medical crises. It pushes characters to their emotional edges, presenting opportunities for growth, redemption, and profound reflection. Next, we will dive deep into the whirlwind of cast changes, shocking character developments, and jaw-dropping plot twists that have kept fans of General Hospital on the edge of their seats. From unexpected departures to surprising returns and the controversial actions of beloved characters, there's no shortage of drama in Port Charles. Let's unpack the latest updates, explore fan reactions, and speculate on what might be next for some of our favorite stars and storylines. A revolving door of departures and returns. General Hospital has always been known for its dramatic cast shakeups, but the past few months have been nothing short of a roller coaster. Just when fans thought they could predict the next twist, the show has thrown curveball after curveball. One of the most talked about exits is that of Jonathan Jackson, who has portrayed the iconic Lucky Spencer since his debut in 1993. Over the decades, Jackson has become a cornerstone of the series, with his character's emotional depth and complex family ties winning over generations of viewers. His return in the summer of 2024 was met with overwhelming excitement, as initial reports suggested he had inked a multi-year deal to stay in Port Charles. However, that joy was short-lived. Earlier this week, Lucky bid a poignant farewell to the town, leaving fans heartbroken once again. Jackson later confirmed that his departure is permanent for now, despite his original plans to stick around longer. In a heartfelt statement shared on social media, the actor expressed gratitude for the role and hinted at personal projects that prompted his exit, leaving the door slightly ajar for a future comeback. This sudden twist has sparked endless discussions among fans, with many wondering if Lucky's story could be revived with new adventures down the line. But as one door closes, another opens in the world of General Hospital. Hot on the heels of Jackson's departure came the thrilling news of Kelly Thibault's return to the show. Thibault, who played the fierce and unforgettable Britt Westburn, left the series in 2023 under tragic circumstance. Her character was killed off in a shocking turn of events. The announcement of her comeback has sent ripples of curiosity through the fandom. How will the writers explain Britt's reappearance? Will it involve a long-lost twin, a medical miracle, or something even more outlandish? Theories are running wild, with some fans speculating that Britt might return with a hidden agenda tied to past rivalries or unresolved mysteries. Whatever the case, her return promises to inject fresh intrigue into the already tumultuous landscape of Port Charles. Drew Kane, a character on the brink of no return. Amidst the revolving cast changes, another burning question looms large. Is Cameron Matheson, who plays Drew Kane, also known as Drew Quartermain, on his way out of General Hospital. Drew's character arc has taken a dark and divisive turn recently, leaving fans polarized and speculating about the actor's future with the soap. Once seen as a pillar of integrity, Drew has spiraled into a villainous role that has alienated even his most loyal supporters. His latest actions have been described as nothing short of despicable, with many viewers taking to social media to voice their frustration and disappointment. But what exactly has Drew done to earn such ire, and could this signal the end of Matheson's tenure on the show? The downward spiral began when Drew became entangled in a scandalous affair with Willow Tate, who is married to his nephew, Michael Corinthos. What started as a forbidden romance quickly escalated into a full-blown relationship after a devastating fire left Michael severely injured. With Michael sent to a specialized treatment center in Europe, Drew and Willow grew closer, believing their secret would remain buried. However, Michael's unexpected return to Port Charles shattered their illusion of safety. Now, the trio is locked in a bitter custody battle over Willow and Michael's children, Amelia and Wiley. The courtroom drama reached a fever pitch when a bombshell revelation emerged. Michael had a one-night stand with Sasha Gilmore during his time away, resulting in a pregnancy. During the heated hearing, Sasha went into labor and delivered a baby girl named Daisy, adding another layer of complexity to the already messy situation. As if that weren't enough, Drew sank to a new low in his desperate bid to secure custody for Willow. In a moment of calculated cruelty, he whispered to Rick Lansing within earshot of young Wiley that Michael no longer wanted Wiley or Amelia now that he had a new child. The callousness of this act, using a child as a pawn in an adult conflict, left fans reeling and questioning whether Drew could ever be redeemed. Fan backlash and wild theories. The fallout from Drew's actions has been swift and fierce. Social media platforms are buzzing with reactions, ranging from outrage to disbelief. One fan tweeted, "I've watched GH for years, but Drew's latest stunt is unforgivable. Using Wiley like that. I'm done with this character." Another viewer commented, "This isn't the Drew we know. Something's off, either the writing or the character himself. I'm starting to think he's not even Drew at all." This sentiment has fueled a growing fan theory that Drew might not be who he claims to be. A popular speculation making the rounds suggests that Drew could actually be Shiloh Archer, the infamous cult leader, somehow back from the dead and masquerading as Drew through plastic surgery or mind control. While this theory might sound far-fetched, it's gained traction among viewers desperate to explain Drew's uncharacteristic behavior. Others believe that the writers are intentionally pushing Drew into villain territory to set up a dramatic exit for Cameron Matheson, potentially paving the way for a redemption arc elsewhere or a tragic end for the character in Port Charles. So, where does Cameron Matheson stand with General Hospital? The actor has remained tight-lipped about his status on the show, leaving fans to speculate based on crumbs of information. Recently, Matheson shared that he's working on a new Hallmark movie, a project that has sparked concern among viewers who fear it might signal a shift in focus away from the soap. However, he hasn't hinted at any plans to depart GH, and industry insiders suggest that his movie commitments are unlikely to interfere with his role. Still, as we've seen with Jonathan Jackson's abrupt goodbye, exits often come without warning in the unpredictable world of daytime drama. For now, fans can only watch and wait to see if Drew's downward spiral will lead to a permanent departure or an unexpected turnaround. What's next for General Hospital? With so many cast changes and explosive storylines unfolding, General Hospital continues to prove why it remains a powerhouse in the world of soap operas. The departure of Jonathan Jackson as Lucky Spencer marks the end of an era for some, while Kelly Thiebaud's return as Britt Westburn offers a tantalizing glimpse of new mysteries to unravel. Meanwhile, the saga of Drew Kane, whether he's a fallen hero, a hidden villain, or something else entirely, keeps viewers glued to their screens, even as they grapple with frustration over his actions. Will Drew find a path to redemption, or is Cameron Matheson's time in Port Charles coming to a close? Only time will tell. As we navigate these turbulent waters, one thing is certain: General Hospital knows how to keep its audience guessing. The interplay of heartbreak, betrayal, and surprise returns ensures that there's never a dull moment in this fictional town. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates, spoilers, and in-depth analyses of your favorite characters and plot twists. What do you think about Drew's controversial arc? Are you excited for Brit's return? And do you hope to see Lucky Spencer back someday? Next, we will delve into the emotional roller coaster of love, loss, and unexpected reunions in the heart of Port Charles. The recent departure of Lucky Spencer has left fans reeling, and with Elizabeth Weber at a crossroads in her romantic life, the stage is set for dramatic developments. Could Rick Lansing seize this opportunity to rekindle an old flame, or will past misdeeds and current entanglements stand in his way? Join us as we explore these tangled relationships, introduce fresh twists, and speculate on what lies ahead for some of General Hospital's most beloved characters. Lucky's exit, a heartbreaking farewell. The news of Lucky Spencer's departure from General Hospital has struck a chord with longtime viewers, many of whom had hoped this time would be different. After returning to Port Charles with promises of a lasting stay, Lucky, played with emotional depth by Jonathan Jackson, has once again chosen the path of the wanderer, leaving behind a trail of shattered dreams. Fans had clung to the hope that he and Elizabeth Weber, the quintessential young lovers of yesteryear, might finally find their happily ever after. Their romance, forged in the fires of youthful passion, has always held a special place in the hearts of GH devotees. Yet, as adults, their paths have diverged too far to reconcile. Elizabeth, now a pillar of strength with a thriving career as a nurse and the sole caregiver to her 3 sons, embodies responsibility and stability. In stark contrast, Lucky remains the quintessential free spirit, chasing the next thrill and unable to anchor himself to the demands of family life. His latest exit, marked by a tearful goodbye at the docks, was a poignant reminder of their irreconcilable differences. As Lucky boarded a boat to parts unknown, whispers among the townsfolk hinted at a mysterious mission tied to his past, perhaps a quest to uncover long-buried Spencer family secrets. While his absence leaves a void, it also opens a door for others to step into Elizabeth's life, setting the stage for a new chapter. Rick Lansing, the persistent suitor from the past. With Lucky out of the picture, another familiar face from Elizabeth's storied past has re-emerged in Port Charles, eager to claim a spot in her heart. Rick Lansing, portrayed with cunning charm by Rick Hurst, has never hidden his enduring affection for Elizabeth, his ex-wife. His recent return to town has reignited old sparks, and it's clear that his feelings for her remain as intense as ever. Despite the passage of time and the many missteps in their shared history, there's a glimmer of unresolved emotion in Elizabeth's eyes when Rick is near, a subtle nod to a love that once burned brightly. Yet, for years, Lucky has been the ultimate victor in any contest for her affections, his hold on her heart seemingly unbreakable. Now, with Lucky's departure casting a shadow over her future, Rick sees a golden opportunity to rewrite their story. Could this be the moment he's waited for, a chance to prove that their bond can withstand the tests of time and tragedy? However, Rick's path to romance is far from clear, complicated by his own choices and the dangerous alliances he's forged. A tangled web with Ava Jerome. Rick's pursuit of Elizabeth is hardly a straightforward endeavor, as he's currently entangled with the enigmatic and often ruthless Ava Jerome. This pairing, steeped in mutual ambition and a shared penchant for scheming, seems tailor-made for chaos. Ava, with her sharp wit and unapologetic drive, complements Rick's own calculating nature, making them a formidably volatile duo. Together, they've embarked on risky ventures, including a recent plot to blackmail Alexis Davis in a bid to gain control over the Casadini fortune. Their late-night meetings at dimly lit bars and hushed conversations in the shadows of the Quartermain estate have not gone unnoticed, drawing wary glances from those who know their history. However, such schemes rarely end well in Port Charles, and it's only a matter of time before their machinations are exposed. Rumors are already swirling that an anonymous tipster, possibly a disgruntled former Alahas, evidence of their misdeeds, which could lead to their downfall. When that inevitable unraveling occurs, will Rick and Ava stand united, or will they turn on each other in a desperate bid for self-preservation? Fans speculate that a betrayal from Ava, perhaps involving a secret recording of their plans, could be the catalyst that ends their partnership and potentially frees Rick to fully pursue Elizabeth. Elizabeth's dilemma: forgiveness or caution. Elizabeth, ever the compassionate soul, finds herself in a complex position as she navigates Rick's renewed interest. While she's unlikely to condone his underhanded dealings with Ava, there's a part of her that might soften toward him due to their shared past. The tragic accident that nearly claimed Rick's life, caused by Christina Corinthos Davis's reckless actions during a heated confrontation near the pier, has left lingering guilt in Elizabeth's heart. She was there in the hospital, watching over him as he fought to recover, her skilled hands tending to his wounds while memories of their happier times flooded back. That ordeal, coupled with Rick's persistent efforts to reconnect, seen in small gestures like bringing her coffee during late shifts at General Hospital, could forge a new bond between them. Some fans believe Elizabeth might overlook his recent missteps, reasoning that his near-death experience and the trauma they endured together warrant a second chance. Others, however, caution that Elizabeth's hard-earned wisdom and protective instincts as a mother will keep her at a distance, wary of inviting more chaos into her life. Adding to the emotional weight of this decision is the lingering memory of Franco Baldwin, whose unique and transformative love for Elizabeth still resonates with viewers. His absence is felt keenly in moments like these, as many wonder if anyone can truly fill the void he left behind. Fan speculation and nostalgic yearnings. The unfolding drama between Elizabeth, Rick, and the ghost of Lucky's departure has sparked fervent discussion among General Hospital's passionate fanbase. Social media is abuzz with opinions on whether Rick and Elizabeth could or should reunite. One fan posted on X, "Rick has always been trouble, but there's something about him and Liz that just clicks. Maybe this is his redemption arc." Another countered, "No way. Liz deserves better than Rick's schemes. Bring back Lucky or give her someone new." There's also a wave of nostalgia for Franco, with many viewers expressing a longing for the quirky, heartfelt connection he shared with Elizabeth. Some have even floated wild theories, such as Franco somehow returning through a twin brother storyline or a dream sequence that offers closure. Beyond the romantic speculation, there's curiosity about how Rick's entanglement with Ava will play out. Will their blackmail scheme against Alexis implode spectacularly, perhaps during a high-stakes confrontation at a Casadini family gathering? And if it does, could the fallout push Rick closer to Elizabeth as he seeks forgiveness, or will it drive a permanent wedge between them? Looking ahead, love and intrigue in Port Charles. As the dust settles from Lucky's heartbreaking exit, General Hospital continues to weave a tapestry of romance, betrayal, and second chances that keeps viewers hooked. Rick Lansing's determination to win back Elizabeth Weber offers a glimmer of hope for fans of their tumultuous history. But the road ahead is fraught with obstacles, from his dangerous alliance with Ava Jerome to Elizabeth's own reservations. Will Rick manage to shed his darker tendencies and prove himself worthy of her trust, or will his schemes backfire, leaving him isolated once more? Meanwhile, the specter of Lucky looms large, with many hoping that his quest, whatever it may be, brings him back to Port Charles someday, perhaps with newfound maturity to finally build a life with Elizabeth. For now, the emotional stakes couldn't be higher, and every glance, every whispered conversation between these characters feels charged with possibility. We want to hear from you. Do you think Rick and Elizabeth have a shot at rekindling their romance, or should she steer clear of his complicated baggage? Are you missing Lucky as much as we are, and do you hold out hope for his return? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation alive. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates, spoilers, and deep dives into the ever-evolving world of General Hospital. Until next time, thank you for joining us on this journey through the heartache and drama of Port Charles.